History began when we begin to tell our story, and ever since mankind has sought a way to communicate our history more effectively. Mankind discovered that words convey information from one mind to another, and music conveys a message from one spirit to another. Mankind has always sought meaning and entertainment in life. Both of these united mankind around the campfire. Mankind discovered that certain energies communicated between people can heal mind, body, and spirit. Early medicine incorporated music, chants, and ceremony, and this was the case in all races worldwide. Those who could heal in this fashion in modern terms are called shaman or medicine men, but they are largely discounted by modern medicine and society. When mankind painted its first pictures on cabin walls, we in so gained the power to communicate without being present in the physical form. Thus mankind developed the power to speak from beyond the grave, and has sought to do so ever since. Ancient monuments give only clues of past events, but we have progressed steadily in our ability to pass on knowledge to future generations. In the last 200 years, marvelous developments have increased our power to convey history. We now have the ability to hear the voices of the deceased. We can only read the words of Thomas Jefferson. We do not know what his voice sounded like, but we have heard the voice of John F. Kennedy and Martin Luther King long after their demise.
Culture and art do not speak to America alone. Today, as always, art knows no national boundaries. Behind the storm of daily conflict and crisis, the poet, the artist, the musician, continues the quiet work of centuries, building bridges of experience between peoples, reminding man of the universality of his feelings and desires and despairs, and reminding him that the forces that unite are deeper than those that divide.
Now we can see images of the dead in motion, which were only catatonically preserved in paintings. Through recordings, the dead do retain some characteristics of life, but the most publicized recordings are broadcast solely for entertainment or advertising. By and large, films, music, and literature are distributed for the purpose of obtaining money. Some are made to educate, but almost gone is the ideal of creating art as medicine. Very few people are familiar with the link between the artist and the shaman. Only a portion of entertainers are even regarded as artists, but to some people, even an artist is regarded as an unnecessary occupation. Since the entertainment industry is money-based, it seeks that which sells the best. Young men and women are judged less on talent than they are on their ability to be marketed as sex symbols. But even now, in modern times, there still exist those whose creations proceed from the heart. During the last 150 years, recordings have preserved the works of these artists that contain effective medicine that can heal in mind, body, and spirit. The Beggar's Tomb is a monument to some of those artists. The Beggar's Tomb is a vault that protects their work. The Beggar's Tomb is a mine with a network of shafts that gives access to the shiny silver digital relics that are a treasure for those alive enough to seek them. The Beggar's Tomb is a mill where those metaphorical precious stones can be cut and fashioned into talisman and weapons for the protection of pure spirits. The Beggar's Tomb is an entity of life which rises from out of the dead, some of whom already verified that they are grateful for this. The Beggar's Tomb originally created this file to define itself on a date near Halloween, when the realms of the living and the realms of the dead are side by side.